Hey guys, it's Chris at Highline Guitars, and it's time for a Luthier's quick tip. If you like building or repairing guitars, join the club by tapping the subscribe button down below, and together we can take your luthier skills to a whole new level. As you guys probably already know, guitar players love locking tuners. And the reason they love locking tuners is because it makes string changes so easy to do as long as you know how to use the locking tuners. Well, you know who else loves locking tuners? Luthiers love locking tuners. And the reason luthiers love locking tuners is because it makes the final setup process on a guitar much easier and less time consuming. And the reason for that is because when you're finishing up a guitar, you're going to be spending a lot of time setting up action, leveling frets, crowning, dressing, polishing, slotting nuts, doing all kinds of different setup procedures, which will oftentimes require you to move the strings away from the fretboard. Now, yeah, I've got some of these string repositioning doodads that you put on the back of the neck to move the strings out of the way. But typically, I prefer removing the strings altogether. And the problem with constantly removing and then reinstalling and then removing the strings again is they start to break. And next thing you know, to set up a guitar, you're going through 2, sometimes even 3, maybe even 4 sets of strings if you're really unlucky. And as a result, that gets pretty expensive and time consuming. So having a set of locking tuners on your guitar makes it so much easier to remove those strings, get them out of the way, and then put them back on numerous times during the setup process. And in the end, I will typically only use 2 sets of strings. One is going to be my setup strings, and even though I won't break those strings because if I've got locking tuners, I still, after taking them off and putting them on numerous times, I like to replace them with a fresh set of strings before I either put the guitar up for sale or hand it over to its owner. So the way I do it is every time I undo the strings, I just bring them over the back of my workbench, and then I tape each individual string so that it's out of the way and doesn't get tangled up. So that's this week's Luthier's Quick Tip. Take care, and we'll see you soon.